Hey, how's it going, Oscar? It's Devin. I just got off the phone with Monica. She's a very kind representation of your company. I'm going to really quickly show you 3 things I found on your website you can fix really easily just so you can start beating Air Rescue Florida. These guys are ranking #1 when you type in AC Repair Tampa, and you can be there really easily. So, you're probably wondering why I'm making this video for you. It's super simple. There's a ton of business owners out there that are so busy taking care of their customers, they don't really have the time to learn how to make the internet bring them more customers. And the only thing really stopping them from hiring somebody to help them is they just don't know who is an expert and who's not. So I make these attack plans, I give them away for free. A lot of people do this stuff themselves, but some call me back and have me do it for them. Whatever you want to do this information is totally okay with me. I'm only trying to educate you and help you in any way I can. I'm going to talk to you about 3 things today: content, backlinks, and citations. And I want to start off by saying, first off, I really love the look of your website. It's a very clean, very professional looking site. And the biggest thing about it is you want people to see this site because it's got so many nice colors, animations, everything going on here. But if people don't see it, then you don't convert any customers off it. So the first thing you need to start converting customers is more content. Google likes to see content only because they want to have people stay on your site for a long time. And the average website on the front page of Google has about 2,000 words. So if I take all of your content and I put it into a word counter, you have about 575. Now, if I look at your main competitor, Air Rescue Florida, I take all their words and put it in. You can see they have only 525. So the good news here is it's really easy to beat them and blow them out of the water by getting to 2,000, and I'll show you how to beat them in a second and why they are beating you at the moment. But the first step is get yourself up to those 2,000 words of content. That way you show Google that you are an authority on the topic that you're trying to speak about, which is HVAC in Tampa. Now, one quick note on that, you also want to have keywords inside of that content. A keyword is just a common phrase typed into Google to find your business. So the one I'm using for this video is AC Repair Tampa. So if I copy that and I search your front page, you can see you didn't put that anywhere on that page. So you're going to want to put that on your page a couple times as you're writing this content, about 2 or 3 times. You can also save that as your images. That's my first tip for you. My second tip is called backlinks. A backlink is when another website is linking to you, driving traffic to you. This is really important. Google's kind of like a popularity contest, so they want to see a bunch of trustworthy websites vouching for your website. Keep in mind, though, they want to see relevant sites, so they're going to give you a lot more power if you have another HVAC company linking to you instead of having like Pizza Hut linking to you. Google knows you're not a pizza company. So the tool that I use to check out backlinks is called Ahrefs. It is a paid tool. You don't have to use it. There's a ton of free tools out there. Just Google backlink checker or keyword planner. You can find all this stuff. It says you currently have 189 websites linking to you, while Air Rescue Florida only has 169 linking to them. So you're probably thinking, what the heck? I have more content. I have more websites linking to me. Why are they beating me? Well, that goes down to the relevancy. And like I mentioned before, relevancy is the most important, but the easiest way to beat them is to copy them. Because if these links are good enough to rank them, they're good enough to rank you too. So you just go visit, I lost it. Give me one sec. You just go visit all of these websites that are linking to Air Rescue Florida and go put a link to your homepage on each one of these websites. Most times you have to create a profile and put a link to your profile, put a link in your profile back to your homepage. Sometimes you have to contact the owner. Sometimes you may have to pay a small fee for it. But whatever they had to do, you're going to have to do too. And by following just those 2 tips, excuse me, that's how you become #1 organically. If you want to become #1 in the ads, you need to bid higher than your competitors, and the best place to show up is in the Google My Business, the local map pack ranking section. Getting here requires having more citations than your competitors. A citation is anywhere where your name, your address, and your phone number is listed in different directories across the web. And a directory is a website that allows you to list your business's information, such as like Yelp, Yext, Yellow Pages, White Pages, stuff like that. So what I would do if I were in your position is I would figure out what directories Superheat and Air was in. I'd put myself in those same exact directories, and then I'd add a bunch more on top. If they were in 150 directories, I'd be in like 300 directories. And that's all I've got for you. I hope you found this informative and helpful. I tried to keep this short and to the point for you. As a really quick recap, you're going to want to have 2,000 words on this homepage, and you're going to want to make sure you have keywords inside of that content. You're going to also want to make sure that you take the links that Air Rescue Florida has going to them and get those same websites linking back to you. And then put your name, address, and phone number in more directories than Superheat and Air. And Oscar, if you follow these 3 tips, this is how you become #1 across all of Google. So you might be asking, what do I do now? My recommendation is that you get started on this as soon as possible because it does take time to implement all this, and the sooner that you get started, the sooner you start ranking #1 and you start getting a bunch more phone calls, which is the whole reason you do this in the first place. If you have any questions about this, or if you are just too busy running your business and you want someone else to do this for you, feel free to give me a call. I put my phone number down here at the bottom right. You can give me a call at any time. I'd be happy to answer any questions for you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I look forward to hearing back from you, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks, Oscar.